Hi, I'm Ron from rdbgolftips.com. I can't tell you how excited I am right now about this new product that I just found. It's called PG2 or PG squared. It's a set of gloves that will do something. If you've watched any of my golf tips, it rules the entire golf swing. Every professional golfer that plays golf or every scratch amateur that plays golf knows the importance of being passive with the hands and the arms. Now, if left to our own devices, can we be passive? Maybe we could be passive. However, these gloves force you to be passive. The reason being is because it keeps the fingers so close together that you have no chance of separating your hands and arms from the body. So, with the passivity of the hands and the arms, that's one less thing you have to worry about. It's so difficult to multitask in golf. When we're on the driving range, sure, we can think of a whole bunch of different things, but at the end of the day, when we're playing golf, it's like playing chess. We don't have time to think of swing mechanics. Well, these gloves, guess what? It forces you to be passive, whether you like it or not. So what that'll do is allow us to use the bigger muscles, which is the body, versus the small muscles with the hands and the arms. The importance of this is that the power and control does not come from the hands and the arms. It comes from the big muscles of the body. So these gloves, they actually just force you to be passive. You have no choice. Of course, you can take two gloves and put them on, but will you really be passive? No chance. These gloves will force you to be passive. Here's what's exciting about these two golf gloves. As you can see, the fingers are sewn together except for the pinkies. The importance of that is that the hands can be as one unit each, not 10 different moving parts of 10 different fingers. One right hand, one left hand, and that's it. And that's the importance of being very passive. The one common denominator that we need in golf is a consistent grip and grip position. Unfortunately, we don't have any type of way to determine what is correct and what's incorrect. I've seen grips that the right hand's on top, very weak, right hand under, the left hand the same way. And the unfortunate part here is that if the grip is inconsistent, so is the swing. So I'm going to put the PG squared gloves on to show you how consistent they will make your swing. Now, as you can see, I put both gloves on. It comes in a set, and it's extremely important to understand we need both gloves. The reason being is this. Regardless if you have a very neutral grip, a very strong grip, or an extremely weak grip, the hands have to match. They need to be the same. So with the fingers together, it's going to only allow me a certain amount of movement with the club into the hands, with both left and right hand. So it's going to keep the hands consistent on how I take the club back. And again, it's being about passive is so important that if we don't begin with being passive with the hands and the arms, we have no chance of squaring the club up and certainly no chance of getting power. So with the fingers sewn together, it gives me a better chance of having just one huge hand versus two separate hands. And that's the importance in my methodology of golf. Now, every pro golfer or scratch amateur absolutely knows the importance of passivity. And of course, that all starts with the hands and the arms. With these gloves on, you have no other choice but to be passive. So it's going to put you in a position to remain passive throughout the entire swing. Every single touring pro on the planet understands this, and they work this every single day that they play golf. With these gloves on, you don't really have to worry about being passive. It forces us to be passive. In other words, the hands are so soft and relaxed, they can work properly, connecting the club head up to our body. And by far, if you're a 10 handicapper, you're probably halfway there. If you're a scratch golfer, you already know this. Will this help a scratch and a pro golfer? Absolutely it will. If you want a sustainable golf swing, and not a Band-Aid, not a quick fix, if you want a golf swing that will last, that will give you massive amount of power and a ton of control, PG squared or PG2 is the answer for you. This is by far the best training aid that I've come across.